What is deforestation? Deforestation is the removal of a forest from land, which is then converted to a variety of non-forest uses, such as farms, ranches, or urban usage. The most concentrated deforestation occurs in tropical rainforests. Deforestation in tropical rainforests is more detrimental because they are home to much of the world's biodiversity. For this project, we wanted to focus more on the Amazon rainforest. It is one of the largest remaining tropical rainforests in the world, which is home to 10% of the world's biodiversity. And in the past 50 years, 17% of the forest has been lost due to deforestation. On the right-hand side of the slide, there's a picture of the forest, and I think it's a great example because on the left side of the road, you can see the forest of what it used to be and what it could be and how flourished it is. And then on the right side, you can see that what it looks like from deforestation happening there.
Robert Solow defines sustainability as our obligation to the future. It is the investment we should make now or the cost to our present well-being for the potential benefit to the future. Going along with Solow's definition, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization defines sustainability as the rule by which every generation should leave water, air, and soil resources as pure and unpolluted as when it came on Earth.
Is deforestation sustainable? There is one side of the argument where you could say that deforestation is sustainable if you planted trees at the same rate that you're cutting down trees. But it's not just about cutting down trees. There's also a handful of harmful externalities that come with deforestation. Some of them that I found was cutting down trees releases carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere, and also loss of forests, increased soil erosion, also loss of habitat for any species that called that forest home, an increased chance of flooding. There's opportunity for invasive species to form in the area, which can lead to bigger problems down the road, and also diminish recreational hunting for anybody that used that forest.
Some benefits of deforestation include land for development. Because of the newly available natural resources in the area, cleared forests attract investment in infrastructure. Following that, there's also jobs that are created by deforestation because there's very few employment opportunities in the country where deforestation occurs most. Some commodities we get from deforestation include beef, soy, palm oil, and wood products. And following that, deforestation is also sustainable. The forests are home to over 200 million people who are still small farmers who use slash and burn agriculture. This is where they cut down trees and then burn them in order to grow some of their crops and food.
Some costs of deforestation include medicine, global warming, climate change, and the loss of species. 70% of plants in the rainforest can be used in medicine. Historically, plants have been used in anti-cancer research, infections, metabolism, and can help with addiction withdrawal. If deforestation continues, the supply for these medicines can severely decrease, and we can lose the potential for additional discoveries of new medicine. Deforestation will cause there to be more carbon dioxide and less oxygen in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is one of the greenhouse gases that causes global warming. Without trees to convert the carbon dioxide to oxygen, it will increase the effects of global warming. On top of global warming, when trees are cut down, the forest floor is more exposed to the sunlight, making it more susceptible to wildfires, droughts, subsequent floods, Trees positively influence the water cycle as they return water vapor to the atmosphere and help increase rainfall. Additionally, there is less heat retained in the night, which can cause more severe swings in the temperature. The days get hotter and the nights get colder, leaving plants and animals in danger of these temperatures. Lastly, deforestation has eliminated habitats for millions of species. If plants and animals cannot adapt to a new environment after theirs is taken away from them, they may die. The Amazon rainforest is the biggest rainforest in the world, and it is also one of the most likely to be destroyed. In the last 50 years, 17% of the Amazon rainforest has been demolished. If we keep going, the rainforest's water cycle won't be able to support all the ecosystems within it. In the last slide, we already talked about how deforestation could interrupt the water cycle. This is especially detrimental in the Amazon because not only do plants and animals rely on this forest, but so do many Brazilian cities. Removing trees can impact the local, regional, and global water cycles, depriving people of drinking water.
Some policies to enforce sustainable deforestation include policies to depress agricultural rent. This works by applying heavy taxes on export crops and supporting smaller stakeholders. This often stimulates the local economy and slows profitable agricultural expansion. Another policy that may work is to increase and capture forest rent. This raises taxes to increase the price of timber and other forest products. This makes the rent come from environmental services rather than forest services, allowing land users to have a share of the forest rent. The last policy change is to directly regulate land use. Deforestation occurs less in protected areas such as parks, indigenous lands, and national forests. By creating more protected areas, there will be a decrease in deforestation.
Deforestation clearly provides a number of benefits and costs. The benefits are numerous. They include things such as new jobs provided to the community, as well as overall sustainability. The costs, however, are especially detrimental. They include permanent damage to rainforests, which has been shown in the example of how much has been lost in the Amazon rainforest. As a result, deforestation is harmful to the environment with little benefits, if any. Clearly, reducing deforestation would halt the numerous negative externalities that it causes. As a result of this, there would be positive effects on sustainability with the reduction of deforestation.